until they are signing the sign. Come take a walk with me, I ain't talking stalking me. Just another lover with a sensitive ID. Music will heal and put your mind at ease. From Denver, Colorado, through so they see.
Hey, this is Jacob Cade, and you're watching World Viral TV.
All right, we're back.
What you hear in your head? So.
Yeah.
Woo! Hey.
Hello.
All right, so why don't you go ahead and introduce this band? And
So this is Groove Trader.
yeah,
Yeah, they were just rocking out.
Trading Grooves, right?
Trading
Yeah,
grooves.
Trading
totally.
Grooves. So you guys work with the same coach as Soul Confluence, right? So
Yep.
do you know the Soul Confluence people pretty well too, or is it pretty
Yeah,
separate?
we basically, so a lot of us actually go to Kent Denver School, and that's where, a lot of us go to Kent Denver School, and that's actually where we practice as well.
Okay.
But I represent like 8 Denver local high schools, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty
Very
far
cool.
spread. And
Yeah,
It's
it's really,
great.
really great. I'm impressed with the level of professionalism that everyone has on stage at a young age, because usually it takes a little while for that to come together.
And definitely that's what we try to focus on. Sorry, thank you. That's what we try to focus on in these two bands, especially our teacher, Mr. Hawley. It's not so much being really, really intense, amazing musicians that have been playing since we were 2. Like,
Right.
a lot of us have started last summer. A lot of us, have only been playing 2 years. The big thing we're trying to learn in this band is just how to be on time, how to work with other people, and, how to get jobs. And it's really interesting. It's like we get held to a higher standard in this band.
Yeah, we're learning how to carry ourselves professionally.
Learning how to do that at a young age is really important. Creative people a lot of times aren't the most professional, right? But you have to make sure that you don't become such a pro that you lose your own creativity. And one of the things that you guys are learning now is how to mesh with other people. But music as a job is not like creating. So remember that inside of every one of you is a musical creator too. And while you're learning how to do other people's stuff, and while you're learning how to play other people's stuff, inside of you is your own stuff too. So develop that side of your profession. Like, that's a part of being a pro, because when you know you can play your own stuff, then you play other people's stuff better. Come on in. We'll make room.
Hey, man.
Just sit Indian style right here in front.
There you
And
go.
come in around.
Yeah, we're getting all the people in here.
yeah, very represented.
I think that'll
That
work.
works.
I think that'll work. So, what do you want to know? That's my question.
Well, so if you guys have only been like playing for like since last summer or whatever, how long have each of you been playing for?
So you want to just start here and then
Yeah,
go on
sure.
down?
So I've been playing since 4th grade, and I'm now a senior, so whatever that math is, like, I don't know, 10 years? We'll say a smooth 10 years.
Smooth 10. All right.
I started playing in 5th grade, and I'm a sophomore now, so I think that's about 5 years.
I've been singing since I could talk, so all my life basically, yeah.
Fair. How long have you been practicing it on the stage level?
Since 6th grade, I believe,
Okay.
yeah. So about 6 years now.
Cool.
Or
Huh?
Yeah, 6 years.
Impressive.
I probably started singing in 2nd or 3rd grade.
Okay.
I don't know. And then ever since then.
It just kind of gets the bug in you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing for like 6 or 7 years. I don't really know. I probably should. But
It's
yeah,
okay. No,
6
you
or
don't.
7.
You've been playing for a long time.
I've been playing trombone since 6th grade, so 5.5 years about.
Right on.
And I started playing trumpet about 6 months ago. I didn't play on the stage today, but
Okay.
yeah.
Do you play other instruments besides horns?
I've started learning guitar. That's
Cool.
it.
I was going to say you
Nice.
should, because horns are really hard to play. And they really are. And that means that you're able to play other instruments already.
Do you play horn?
I don't play horns. I'm not good enough. But if I could get my hands on a trumpet or something, I probably could learn to play.
I started with piano actually in like
Cool.
1st grade, and then in 6th grade I moved to guitar and started writing my own stuff, and
Cool.
then from there I guess just got into singing.
I've been playing guitar for 6 years now, about 6 to 7 years.
And you put in like 5 hours a day on that thing, don't you?
Probably.
Yeah, I could tell.
Nice.
I could tell that you're someone who wants to carry their guitar like out to dinner with their parents,
Yeah,
right?
I sleep with it in my bed.
That's okay. You should. You should. I watched this cool documentary on Jimi Hendrix called "This Train's a Comin'." I don't know if you guys have seen it. If not, you should check it out. And he carried his guitar everywhere. A late night diner, and he'd be sitting in the corner playing left-handed strat. If he forgot his guitar, he'd take his friend's right-handed guitar and just turn it upside down and be fiddling and making all this cool stuff. So I knew that about you when we started jamming in there. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And you guys said you record. So when you're recording, are you recording covers?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And what's the audience? What are you using those recordings for? Are you releasing them?
Well, we submit them to Downbeat magazine.
Okay. Downbeat's cool.
And to like we're actually this summer, which is really exciting. I'm not going, but the rest of the band's going because I'm moving to New York this summer.
Fair.
But the rest of the band's going to Paretta, Italy, to the Paretta
Very
Soul
cool.
Festival, where the likes of a bunch of really cool people are playing. And I think Earth, Wind, and Fire is going to be on an Italian tour when we're there.
Right
so hopefully
on.
we'll get to check them out. And it's just going to be a really awesome opportunity. So things like that, so like they can place us where they want to place us. And the Montreux Jazz Festival, I think we're also checking out as well. Maybe not.
Very
I'm not
cool,
too
very
sure about
cool,
that.
very cool.
I know we're going to Paretta though, and I think we're going to Rome and all across Italy. So that's going to be our summer tour. So it's going to be super, super dope.
Right on.
Super dope. Yeah.
Super dope.
Also,
Music
some of
terms.
our musicians, like I know, especially our singers from last year, they use some of our tracks to send into colleges,
Cool.
so that they could show them their music side, and
Very
I think
cool.
that's so cool.
Yeah, the creative side will definitely make you stand out on your college applications. So many kids' creative side now is video games or some other stuff. So.
Of course.
I mean,
Everyone
I'm not
loves
dogging
video-
them. Everyone loves video games, but if you can play video games and play the trombone and the trumpet and the saxophone and the clarinet, then they're gonna be like, "Whoa, what's up with this guy?"
And actually, on the creativity note, we haven't actually composed anything in our band,
Mhm,
but we're talking about it. So
I challenge you to. I challenge you to start with the rhythm section and build around it, because I know that there's lyrics inside of you for sure, and you got the soul and you can do it, and you got.
They got the
You
groove.
know, you've got this guy right here who's already like 7,000 hours in on the guitar. I just know it. So he's going to be able to play any style and anywhere you go. I mean, writing with other people is the most difficult thing to master. And sometimes you just can't even do it. Sometimes it's just impossible. But if you take the challenge now as a group of kids who are budding adults and come up with a cool song, you're going to be like fearless music moving forward. And it's also going to help someone like yourself who's already writing their own songs feel what it's like to share that with other people, because as a songwriter you have to share.
I think the horns are great, man. Like that's
Mhm.
everybody.
Thanks, man.
Everybody plays guitar and bass, but like horns, you're gonna get a job quicker. You're gonna
Mhm.
get.
Yeah.
It's easier to raise up when you're doing
It's
horns.
the truth.
so.
It's the
Thanks,
truth.
man.
One of the hardest things to find in music.
Very true. Very true.
So what's next? Who's going to college? You got one college. You're getting ready to go to college too? And you say you're going to study film?
Yeah, I'm going to study film at the University of Pennsylvania in the fall. Pretty excited about that.
Nice.
Just got my acceptance letter on Thursday.
Congratulations.
Really, really excited.
Do you have a project in mind yet?
I don't have a project in mind yet, but I really like documentary filmmaking, and I'm a big fan of comedies too because I think they're fun to make. Not as
Right.
difficult, lighting-wise or like action-wise, because
Yeah.
if you did, I haven't done this. Stage combat takes a lot of work, and
Absolutely.
A
just
lot of
getting that all
choreography.
figured out. Yeah, a lot of choreography, but I love comedies. I love documentaries. I find them super interesting. There's some great music documentaries out there as well, but that's what I'm thinking about doing later in life.
That's great, man.
Yeah, man. That's really cool. And what about you?
I'm going to Tulane in New Orleans,
Cool.
and I'm studying molecular biology.
Very cool.
Yeah, so
Wow.
I'm really excited. Thank you.
Smarty. We need scientists that can rock.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Both. You gotta have the creativity.
You know,
to stick.
what's his name from Queen? Who's the doctor? Which Brian May? He has a doctorate in. I should study up on this. I might even be microbiology, but he is like really educated and accomplished dude. And then he's in Queen.
Yeah, also just like.
So with the internet these days, everything's accessible. The whole world is available, and I think that we're designed now to kind of recognize that we can create all the time. We can make music, us as musicians, to like get through whatever else we do too. But you know, it's never gonna go anywhere. You don't have to choose between them anymore. Like I think my generation kind of was put in a position where you got to either choose the suit or you got to choose the sweatpants. And I was like, but I want to do both.
These guys are doing both, man. You guys
That's
look
what I
great
mean.
today.
Like
You guys look great today.
And you did a great job, and I think the audience was impressed. And like I said, I didn't get to see as much as I would have liked to, but please write some tunes together. And
We will. I think a huge part of like as you said, just having both of those things in your life. Like a lot of us play in our school bands, and
Right.
I know you do, and all of the kids who go to Kent play in our school band, and like that's the best part of our days, or my day at least, is just like going in and being with people and just like completely letting go, you know. And so
music
it's
is
cool to
a
have both of that.
facilitator. You know,
Right.
we talked about a music documentary, and I started making films accidentally by playing music with people and bringing GoPros around, and it's turned into a lot of experiences that I've had individually that wouldn't have happened without a guitar being strapped to my back. And so if what you're doing now is sharing energy that's positive collectively, and it's freaking contagious. Yeah. And you know, you can do that anywhere you go. When you go up to New York, when you go to Pennsylvania, you know, you're gonna know that if you walk out there with your instrument, someone else is gonna be like, I play an instrument too.
And on the school band note, I'm in a combo at my school where we just write our own music. We have like 2 covers per show, but otherwise it's just our own original composition. And this is more kind of an us thing, but I've written 2 funk songs, and then I have sketches for 3 Latin songs, so I should bring those in.
Wow. See, you know, you come to the Scenesters shows and you get some experience and audience that's engaged, and then you want to write music together. I mean, and you want, you know, you be a scientist, but go home and have a guitar that you can play and be lost and free, lost and found at the same time. You know, music is just really a special thing.
So, how many of you guys are thinking about making a career choice out of music?
A little early to tell yet.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Our
One of
piano.
the-
Sorry, go for it. Our piano player Jeff, the redhead. We call him Ginger Jeff. He is going to college for music producing.
Cool.
Yeah. So
he's into like NYU and Berkeley and Belmont. I think that's what he was saying earlier. But
Right on.
a lot of us, some of us go pursue. I know Bo, the guitar player in So Confluence, is also going to pursue a career in music. But I think, honestly, for probably most of us, we probably won't in the end. But I think it's just taught us so many life skills that can be applicable to other things, such as showing up on time, being prepared for or being prepared with your music memorized, and just really, like, I think it's going to like help for a practical thing like a job interview, because we're all going to be prepared, well dressed, everything. Be on time is a really big thing that we are worried about. I mean, if we're not on time, we get charged $25 to our account right away. So we really emphasize being on time and being present in the moment. And I think those things are really important life skills that we're gaining from music and from this program
And
that
also
we can
just
apply
being
later
scared.
in life.
Like,
Being
it's scary
scared.
to get up
So
there,
true.
you know? So
So true.
there's a lot of times when you're going to get up, like, whatever you do, it's going to be really scary to take that jump. And you're kind of, Mr. Holly definitely forces you to.
Well, but you know, I mean, that's a good mentor allows you to grow by being uncomfortable, and doesn't pat you on the back and tell you everything's going to be all good unless you really need that. People are going to be critical of you your whole life because that's this paradigm that we've set up. So you get to not be critical of yourself and grow, and that's the only thing you get to control. And music is, I swear, it's a guide, and the music that you make can help create the life that you want, even if it's not the life of a professional musician. I make music every day, and I don't want to be a famous guy who has to tour the world 300 days a year. No, I want to like go sit on a mountain and chill out and make music and write books and like hang out and help kids make music and make films and do it on my own terms. That's all available to us now, and you're like going to be the first generation that shows us how to take back the creativity, how to own it ourselves instead of some business or instead of someone else. You know, like you can be professional and creative now. It's really a brilliant time, and write music and be scientists and be business leaders and be politicians or be whatever you want to be. But remember at the end of the day that the vibration, the music can can just let you be free.
You guys are a great group of people,
Great
man. We're
group.
very happy to have you
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you so much for
Thank
coming.
you so much.
Thank you.
Pleasure
We
to
wish
be
you
here.
guys the best, and you have a network here with the Mile High Scenesters, okay?
Yeah.
Sweet, thanks,
All right.
man.
We missed you. We missed you, dude.
Here, let him say hi.
It's all right. It's all right. We can give you your own.
That's obviously not the ginger.
Great job, you guys.
Ah,
are great.
yeah,
We
Ginger
just-
Jeff.
We were just talking to you guys. Good luck in Pennsylvania.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Well, well.